The 3-4-1-2, a little bit of a forgotten formation in FC 26. Well, I've been sent this tactic and you can see the original here posted, so go and check him out on X, the original creator of this. But a fellow of mine did send it to me and said you've got to try these tactics. They really enjoyed them, so here we are. So let's go through the build-up style and the defensive approach, balanced with a high 90 line height. I guess because there's no CDM and of course it's a 3 at the back, nice and aggressive high up the pitch, so that'll be interesting. Now we've got 2 advanced forwards on attack for both the left striker and the right striker, a playmaker on balance in the cam. In the winger roles, we've got a left mid, we've got winger, and then we've got an inside forward on the right. So we've got narrow and we've got the width there. Both CMs are box-to-box ball winning, and then all the defenders are defender defend. So you can see here, without the ball going in with the ball, you can see the difference here between that right mid coming inside and the left mid being on the outside. Really interesting tactic, and I'm excited to give it a go. So we are up against a 4-3-3. I think that's a flat 4-3-3. Oh no, yeah, I think it is a flat 4-3-3. Nice team there. Oh no, it's with a cam. Okay, so he's with the cam. It didn't show on the right hand side. So 4-3-3, a variation 4 it looks like, against the 3-4-1-2. So they have got wingers, so that'll be interesting to see as we go on the front foot straight away. And this will be lovely to go 1-0 up. Okay, that's lovely. That's 1-0 up after 1 minute 17, 1 minute 16. That is exactly what we well, the best outcome we could have really asked for going into this game. To give a little bit of a confidence boost, we normally start matches slow, and especially when I do test a tactic. Oh wow, we've been cut through. What a save by my keeper. That through ball was a little bit too easy, and is that a little bit of a downfall of the 3 at the back? Well done, Jamie Carragher. Van Dijk should win that. Lovely stuff. And then we can counter-attack again. No, we can't. So I do wonder whether that through ball is going to be a bit of a weakness with the 3-4-1-2 with those centre backs. I haven't really used a 3 at the back for a little while. I have experimented quite a bit this year with 3 at the back though. Oh, look at that. Just cutting through the... There we go. Advanced forwards. Both of them bombing forward. There's the inside forward. Go to the advanced forward again. Here we go, we can just play around with it here. 2 box-to-box supporting as well. Look at the freedom we've got here though. This is what is lovely. So many players forward. Look at the freedom. We can go a bit wider here. There's one of our centre mids. Here's another one of our centre mids. Look, Cam, sorry. We can go, look at the freedom to eventually get through to Isaac. Oh, we couldn't get the shot away. But do you see how easy that was just to be on the edge of the box? Now, this is the danger, how it deals with counterattacks. Now, we have got wingers up against 3 at the back, so that will be an interesting test. A lot of people are using, well done, Van Dijk, they are using 4-4-1-1. I'm still noticing that even in July. But it'll be interesting to see how a left winger and right winger does affect that as we come through. There's the cam, the playmaker cam, and that's a lovely goal. That is an absolutely lovely goal. You can see the movement there. One of our advanced forwards, it was Ekatike. If you are looking to purchase FC26 coins or points, then head over to eldorado.gg. I personally use them as a little bit of a top up to complete the evos that I want to complete, and of course to get my beloved Liverpool past and present players. I also sometimes delve into the store for a cheeky little pack. The amazing thing with eldorado.gg is that you can check out the reviews, you can go on Trustpilot, and you can pick the exact seller you want, so you have absolute faith and trust in what you are receiving. If you use code ALX, then you get an additional 5% off your order, whether that's coins or points, as a little bit of a money saver. The link is in the description below. Was a little bit deeper in the play, so our cam absolutely unleashed into the box, and yeah, got that through ball from our other advanced forward Isaac and managed to get a nice goal. And so far so good. I'm a bit worried defensively, but I guess that's why you've got that high press of the 90. In the defensive shapes though, once we get settled, it looks okay. There's Onana, our centre mid, doing some nice defensive work, and with those 2 advanced forwards on attack, we can just attack so quickly. It's these transitions that I do get a little bit concerned about, that do require quite a bit of concentration at the back. Lovely by Curtis Jones. So I think on counter-attacks you've got to be careful. I think you can leave yourself quite open to being counter-attacked. Lovely. There's our right winger. There's our striker. Cam. Oh, trying to get through to the wing on the other side. So again, as we lose it, those 2 box-to-boxes, you can see that they really do support those attacks. So you do have to be a little bit cautious about how you lose the ball. Otherwise that can happen. You can get caught on the counter. So I do wonder whether I need to change my style of play and not be so kind of, maybe not gambly, but kind of like trying to force things a little bit too quickly, and see if under sustained pressure that's the way to go. But we can't be losing the ball like on the halfway line like we did there. There's our Cam though. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. So you've got those two strikers, two advanced forwards on attack, and a Cam on playmaker. And at the moment, everything seems to be going through them. It'd be interesting to see how we can really exploit that width of that winger to spread the opposition, and to see if we can, of course, get that inside forward playing. There's it. Look, there's the box to box. We can see how quickly they support. I pinged that pass through to our striker's feet, and our box to box was just there straight away. There's our box to box again, just dictating play. This is nice. This is what I like. I like to be able to suffocate oppositions like this, and probe and test and get the ball to the striker's feet. That was meant for Isaac, but we take it with Rio. We need to be careful not to lose it here. A little bit of frustration from our opponent, and if we get the ball there with Isaac, that is an absolutely abysmal finish. I think that pass that I meant to go to Rio and Gamoa, that didn't, kind of threw me, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, unlucky there. Right, let's see if we can actually get back into this. Van Dijk's, yeah, you are going to have to do some defending with the centre backs, so bear that in mind. You are going to have to be quite comfortable with your centre backs, otherwise you could get exposed. But the runs you get from the strikers, really nice, and I can definitely see how the confidence in getting chances and goals will be very, very high. Now Raisu, who is the original, I do know him, a Spanish player, incredible, gets 15-0 and everything, and the way that he plays the game is stunning, so I can see how he gets the best out of this attack. But sometimes about testing a tactic is about taking inspiration, about adapting it so it fits your own play. I use a lot of tactics, and they do feed into ones that I create myself as well, because you take elements of it, and there's certainly things that I like here. This is really nice. I'm not too against the 90 line height as well. We'll see if that affects any sort of stamina. We do get that ball out wide. Now we can come back central. Not the greatest pass, but nice high press. Could lead to a goal. Oh, it does lead to a goal. Oh, we like that. We like that indeed. Oh, a bit unlucky there. Oh, nice, Curtis Jones. Lovely. Oh, he's getting fed up now. I think that's a red. Is that red? Oh, it's a yellow. Well done, EA. Oh, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. I think one more goal, and this guy might be off. Oh, lovely, Leone. Let's get back again on this Pele. Bit of manual. Oh, didn't quite intercept. What a save again. What a save again. Right, corner to defend. Get it out. Lovely. Let's start the counter-attack then. Let's start the wheels in motion. Not the greatest of decisions there. But Van Dijk solid as ever. So like I said, when you're kind of like set like this, I feel like it's fairly comfortable. It's those transitions, and especially where you lose the ball, how you lose the ball in those situations, that can leave you a little bit more vulnerable in certain positions. So you've got to really be conscious in aggressive tactics like this, two box to box in centre mids. You do have to really think about where you're losing the ball, where on the pitch you're losing the ball, and how that's going to affect defence. Wow, Roberto Carlos just absolutely smashed that in. Very nice from him. Fair play. I can't even remember what the foul was, to be honest. But if they're the kind of goals that we can see, that's absolutely fine. Let's get back on it. Oh, Roberto Carlos, nice and aggressive. He's going to go out wide. Come back in centrally. I probably do have to control my centre mids a little bit more than I am at the moment. And that'll be something that I'm not really used to. I'm not afraid to go to my centre backs a little bit quicker than normal, and maybe I do need to hold with those centre mids a little bit more. Expected goals the same, which I'm quite surprised about. Passes, we're dominating that area. Possession slightly better. Ball recovery, we're getting the ball back quicker. Interesting game. I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you do try this 3-4-1-2, do update us with what you found. If you made any adaptations though, that is what I'm really curious about, and would love to see and hear what kind of changes you made, if it kind of improved how you got on with it. So if you tried it, you made changes, etc., and then actually with a few changes it worked for you. I guess the major things will probably be the line height. I imagine that would be an area to focus on. Oh, off the crossbar there. Maybe my opponent will feel a little bit hard done by there. That's not a goal. Oh, I need to remember I haven't got fullbacks in the build up. But look how easily we can get the ball up to our striker though, because we've got players across the lines. We've got the cam as that kind of pivot, and we've got the width here with the winger here. We can just get the ball up the pitch so easily. These are right mid, and that's the inside forward. That is what we wanted. That right mid in that inside forward channel, absolutely being involved in the game and having that opportunity to influence the game 100%. Right, that's really nice. Oh, lovely stuff there. Right, here we go again. Oh, if that through ball went through there, that is a guaranteed goal scoring opportunity. Here we go. We can just build up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. We got the width there. Inside forward hadn't quite made that central run. Well, he knows I want to come back centrally, but he still can't stop it. Oh, I thought my my Ekatike would have come closer to my Isak then. And I thought that extra pass would have been really nice. Didn't come off. We do defend a lot better there. I do feel that we've got a much higher presence up top than our opponent, and we're just messing up that final ball. Done it again there. That's not the greatest choice of pass there. We do get the ball though to Gallon Doak, and that is that. Once it does come off though, you get the players in the position, and we do absolutely cut through. I can see why I got sent through this 3-4-1-2. It is absolutely devastating, and you can see how we just ran away with it in the second half. If you did enjoy this content, a like and sub is very much appreciated. Let me know how you get on in the comment section below, and I'll see you soon for another tactic video. Take care.